What's going on, guys? Today we're going to start off with a kneeling couch stretch. We're going to be doing this 1 minute on each side. Basically, we're going to come into a lunge position, bring our knee back. If it's a little difficult, start on both knees, bring it back as far as you can. The closer to the wall, the more difficult it's going to be. So if it's too difficult, bring your knee away from the wall. Grab yourself a towel if your knee starts to hurt, something, add mat, just something to give your knee some cushion. We're going to be here for 1 minute. Alright guys, we're going to move over to our left side couch stretch. If you guys really sink in, you're going to feel it in the glutes area. Just like a dragon pose or a twisted lizard. Alright guys, we're going to come into a seated wall straddle, and what that's going to be is we're going to bring our butts as close to the wall as possible, spread our legs, and let gravity do its work. We're going to be here for 3 minutes today, so don't worry about going as far as you can. Throughout this 3 minutes, you can go deeper and deeper. We are halfway there, guys. Now come out of this nice and slowly. Your legs are definitely going to be a little tight after doing that. And we're going to do an ankle stretch today. So what you're going to need are 2 bands. If you don't have any bands, just go ahead and sit on your knees, and we're going to just roll your knees out. But if you do have 2 bands, grab 2 bands, find something where you can anchor one of them down, and we're going to wrap it around your ankle. So you're going to put your foot through, and then once you put it through, you're going to cross it above your foot and then use tension to keep it stable. I'm going to show you here, guys, on the left side. Go ahead and grab that band and cross it across your foot, and then just pull it with tension. And then we're going to want a lot of tension here. We're going to want our foot to be pulling towards the band. Now we're going to grab a bigger band, preferably something that's pretty sturdy. And as you can see, the band is pulling my ankle forward. With that big band, you're going to wrap it around the tip of your shoe, your toes, and you're just going to pull it. You're going to pull it as close as you can, release, pull it, release. And you guys can do this on the inside, the outside, whatever you feel is working out your ankle the best. This is a great stretch just to warm you guys up for pistols, anything where you're using a lot of legs. We're going to be doing this for 1 minute. Go ahead and switch sides now. It's going to be the same thing on our right side. We're going to put our leg through, cross it over our foot, and pull the tension. The tension is going to keep it there from falling. Go as far as you can. Put the big band around your toe or the tip of your shoe. You're going to do the same exact thing. Let tension pull your ankle, and just keep pulling back and forth. We're going to be here for another minute. Alright, coming out of that, we have one more warm-up. I'm going to set up for the workout that's coming up. All you're going to need is a bench and a band. If you don't have a bench, that's totally fine. It is scalable. We have one more warm-up called bootstrappers. It'll be coming up in a second. So we are going to need actually 2 bands, but that's going to be for the workout. What bootstrappers are basically a standing forward fold into a squat. And that's just going to open up our legs and get us ready for the workout. We're gonna do a total of 10 reps. Alright guys, so our first exercise for today's workout is gonna be a fire hydrant. What a fire hydrant is basically gonna be on your hands and knees, and you're gonna be lifting one leg outwards, like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. So you're gonna grab a smaller band, put it around your legs, preferably something light because we're gonna be here for 20 repetitions. Like I said, hands and knees, and just lift your leg like a dog. Now to our right side. Sometimes your IT band is gonna be feeling a little tight, especially after stabilizing from the first set of 20. I noticed here my legs were on fire. I definitely needed to take a couple seconds to just recuperate. But we're gonna be on this side for another 20 reps. Coming out of that, we are going to do 10 jumping air squats. We're doing these jumping air squats. Make sure you're winding up and shooting at the top. When you come down, shoot your arms up. It's okay if you want to do your jumping air squat, if you want to jump and land back into your squat. I mix it up a little bit in variations here. Whatever you feel is going to be better for you and what you get more of a workout. I just wanted to focus on setting at the bottom and going as high as possible. You will, by round 3, be a little bit tired. Your legs will definitely be worked, so you may switch it up. After those 10, we're going to a benched, banded hip thrust. And try to grab a pretty heavy band here. Most people are pretty capable of doing a lot more weight. So what you're going to do is wrap that around the bench, come down, put your back flat on the bench, and thrust your hips. Make sure to really focus when at the top to just focus on those glutes. If you do not have a bench, this is totally fine. Go ahead, lie down. Have your back straight and do the same thing. We're going to do a total of 20 repetitions here. Coming out of that, be careful that you don't fall. We're going to do a total of another 20 of the banded fire hydrants. Today we're doing a total of 3 rounds, so right now we're on round 2. Starting with our left side. Each side isn't going to feel the same. Our left and right are always going to be different. I noticed my right side was actually a lot tighter than my left side. go ahead and switch sides, going on to our right side. You can see I'm a little bit slanted on my left elbow's bent. Try to stay stable. I definitely was hurting a little bit here, but the main purpose is keep your core tight and stay stable while you're doing these fire hydrants. Going into another 10 jumping air squats. Remember, try to shoot those arms back coming down and then going up. Sorry, shooting those arms up and then shooting them back from coming up. That's just going to help you fully extend to the top. Just give you a little bit more power. Now going into another set of 20 banded hip thrusts. Like I said, just focus at the very top. My back's not flat here. I was just making sure my form was right. Make sure you have your back straight on the bench. And really shoot those hips forward. If the band does start riding up or something, go ahead and fix it and then resume to your 20 reps. Coming out of that, guys, we're on our last final rounds. You are going to be a little tired. Go ahead and grab some water, rest up for a second, and we'll get right back into it. This workout definitely had my legs burning. Definitely needed a break after that. This third round was a little toasty, but remember, guys, last set, best set. Grab that band. Last 20 reps of these fire hydrants. This by far for me was the most difficult. Left side now. Go ahead and go on your right side. Alright guys, we are done with the fire hydrants. Whew. Now it's time for the last set of 10 jumping air squats. Go ahead, take a second if you need it, and hop right back into it. going into our last set of 20 hip thrusts. Good job, guys. You have finished today's accessory workout. We are going to go into some stretches just to cool down a little bit. We're going to start off today with a dragon pose. Do a total of 1 minute. Go ahead and grab a yoga block or something to help you stabilize. Maybe it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell. And what we're going to do is come into a lunge and just really sink those hips into the floor. Just let gravity take you time. It's only going to be for 1 minute, so sink in as fast as you can. After that, we're going to go into a minute of the lizard pose. So what we're going to do is just bring our forearms to the ground. If you need blocks to put your forearms, go ahead and do so. Do the same thing with a couple towels. If you want, go ahead and shoot your knee out to the side a little bit. It helps open up. Some people prefer that. Just mix it up a little bit. We're going to be here for 1 minute. Alright guys, coming out of that, we're going to go to our left side dragon pose. Same thing as the first one. Like a lunge, sink into your hips. And just relax. We're going to be here for another 1 minute. Coming out of that, we're going to go into our lizard pose. Just bring your forearms to the ground just like the first set. We're going to be here for 1 minute. We're going to come into our final stretch, which is a pigeon pose. If you have a bench, go ahead and use a bench. I feel like you can activate it a little bit more on this stretch, and you're able to go a little deeper. It's especially easier if you aren't as flexible to get into this and activate the IT band, or stretch the IT band. We're going to be here for another 1 minute. If you don't have a bench, feel free to just do this on the floor. It's the same exact thing. You just kind of sink your hips a little bit more. Alright, go ahead and switch sides now to our left. Last minute, guys. We're all done. That's going to be it for today's routine. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.